Hey, thanks for checking out the video. If you all like it, please like and subscribe, and hope you all enjoy it. Have a great rest of the day. Hey y'all, hope you all are having a good day today. I know I am. I'm actually just checking in here at the James K. Polk site here on Charlotte, North Carolina, Mecklenburg County and stuff. Anyways, just wanted to kind of give you a slight overview of the particular site. I've already previously done some videos on some of the buildings. Like this is the kitchen building here, and this is the main house right here. But I figured I'd kind of give you some a little bit more in-depth information. This is actually right where this is actually the current area spot where James K. Polk grew up with his childhood. But anyways, so this house that you see here is actually a reconstruction of what the main house that James K. Polk would have grown up in, or at least a rough approximate. James K. Polk was actually born on November 2nd of 1795. The original structure was built sometime in the early 90s, and at that time Samuel and James Polk, or Jane Polk, I'm sorry, Samuel and Jane Polk, James's parents, lived here with their growing family, of course, you know, just a few kids and stuff, and you know, as time went on. But around 1806, they had about 5 kids at that current time, with James, of course, being the oldest, living in this particular house. Well, this is the reconstruction, but the original, though. You know, so sometime, I'd like to say about 1806, they had decided to move from where they currently were here, and in Mecklenburg County, North Carolina, and moved to what is now Columbia, Tennessee. All of this leading to the house being sold off over the years and various land sales. And according to James K. Polk website, here at the site, the last mention of the original house was sometime in about 1851 approximately, I'd like to say, if I remember correctly. But unfortunately the owners at that time ended up deciding to use the said house and turn it into a quote house for animals. You know, and whatever else was left disappeared, of course. Now the kitchen house, or the kitchen cabin. So this building here is the kitchen cabin, for cooking, or the cooking cabin. Typically cooking was actually often done away from the main house, or for those that were able to afford to have a separate building. You know, and of course the reason behind that is because of how often and considering how much cooking was done, and you know, usually done. And of course, you know, if you had done cooking in the main house, it definitely made it hot, you know, made it pretty hot, and made things unbearable as it was, especially during the summer. Anyways, this particular cooking cabin is a reconstruction of what may have been on the James K. Polk site at that time. Of course, the cooking cabin is actually a reconstruction. Generally speaking, hello, one of the wonderful site people here. Anyways, generally speaking, cooking cabins would not have been as well decorated, of course, or as nicely built to the same standard as the main house, as you know, because of how often they were burned down, unfortunately. You know, so that kind of led to some problems, of course. And of course, it's not like the family lived in the kitchen anyways. And of course, the fireplace inside the cooking cabin is clearly larger than the one inside the main house for semi-obvious reasons, you know, cooking purposes, obviously. Anyways, for those that don't know, James K. Polk was the 11th president of the United States, from 1845 until about 1849. When he became president, of course, he oversaw the biggest land expansion that the U.S. had ever experienced, even to date. And of course, it covered about 1 million square miles through a treaty with England, and by a war with Mexico and sorts. And of course, all of that was in a single term as a president. But leading him to being that president, he was actually involved in politics and law, even starting his own law firm at one point. And of course, he even ran for Speaker of the House about 7 times. You know, and of course, because he also became the governor of Tennessee for a term in 1839. Anyways, let me kind of show you a little bit of the inside while I'm at it of the cooking cabin. This is the cooking cabin. All the good stuff upstairs. Some fire going on here. But anyways, that's pretty much the deal. I'm hoping to kind of get a little bit of more footage next time I'm here of the inside of the main house here. This is some of the cool stuff that's here at the James K. Polk site. Spinning the weaving wheel. Some of the cool little cooking tools here, and cast iron skillets, and some other little tools here too. This is for getting grub blade. But until next time, hope you all enjoyed the video, and if you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and have a great rest of the day.